Good morning or afternoon and welcome to, oh, for God's sake, what's the intro? Good morning or afternoon, depending on what time you are listening to this podcast, and welcome yet again to another special episode of Do Geese Have Udders, the show where we ask the unanswered and answer the unasked, looking at news and online stuff too. I'm Hooch, and as always, I'm joined by my good friend, Matthew Thompson. Right, Matt?
What's up, Nick? Let's get into it.
Good. Let's start the show. So, Matt, another week in lockdown. How have you been? Obviously, got to ask, how are you feeling?
I'm doing all right. Can't complain.
Well, we can complain, but we're not going to.
Nah, we're British. We only complain when it's over.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember the Second World War? Didn't complain once in that, and now it's over. Just keep on talking about it.
Yeah, because whilst the war was going on, nobody was chatting about it, were they? They were just...
Nice. Had to deal with it.
Anyway, away from that into some actual news that might have changed by the time this goes out. I know. Matt, I want to talk about Elon Musk's child. Did you?
Oh,
did you
I
hear
think I
about
know
it?
where. Yeah, I've seen the name. I think I know what it means. I've
Oh,
seen
good,
that
because
part.
I was going to ask you, can you actually pronounce his name? 'Cause
Kyle.
I hate you. You've seen the same as I have. I hate you so much.
I know.
Yeah. So
It's
for
Kyle.
people who haven't seen, I don't know how you couldn't. It was all over the internet. Elon Musk's child was spelt XAE, sort of like together, and then A12. And people were joking, saying, this is like a Wi-Fi password or something.
It's more complex for that. Too complex
Yeah.
for Wi-Fi.
Well, it's just weird, is what it is. And yeah, people have been debating how on earth you're meant to pronounce it. And I see you've changed your background again, Matt. And
Yeah.
clearly seen the same post I have of somebody breaking it down, saying X could be Greek for chi, so CHI, but that's actually pronounced Chi in Greek. But I said it chi to, sound it out. The A and E together, pronounced I. And then A12 could mean the 12th letter of the alphabet, which is L. So it could be pronounced a really stupid way of saying Kyle.
Ew.
Yeah, it's just bizarre because I can't remember where exactly, because I couldn't be bothered to research that far, where they had this child. It might have been California, or I've just got California on my mind.
It doesn't matter where you had it. It's a silly thing to name your child.
Well, no, but as in wherever they were, that place only has like so many letters legally. And I don't know what that means, because it's not like anywhere else is saying, well, we're just making up letters as we go along. But it means on their birth certificate that they couldn't actually have this. And so it has probably got a human, it's probably got a human name, is what I was going to say.
It's silly. It's silly,
Yeah,
really.
so most people think it's probably pronounced Kyle. Someone else said perhaps the AEA or something is pronounced Ash. So it might be something Ash, but I'm not too sure. But I think, yeah, Kyle would be the most interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just getting your overall thoughts. What was your first impression when you saw that name, Matt? Did you actually care, or did you carry on with it?
No, I thought it was something stupid, to be honest. I thought it was just some stupid thing.
What, thought it was a joke?
Yeah, just like some silly thing someone said. I didn't believe Elon Musk would actually name his child that.
He's
I
a
was
weird
like,
man.
what are you doing? Yeah, he's a
weird
genius.
He's a genius, but he's a weird bloke. Do you know what his company is called? Well, I mean, he's got many companies, but he's got a company called The Boring Company. And do you know what they sell?
What?
They sell flamethrowers. So, Matt, I have a question for you based on something one of my friends put on Twitter. And I even said to them afterwards, by the way, I am nicking this for the podcast.
Yeah.
And they said, sure. And so, Alex, if you're watching this, then this is stolen from your Twitter. And so he wants to know, which none of his followers I don't think answered with. He wants to know what our generation's horrible histories books will be called.
What, our history?
our horrible history. So we've had things like awesome Egyptians, rotten Romans, vile Victorians, groovy Greeks. I'm reading them off a list. And so, what will our generations be called?
The cautious coronas. That will be our thing. Do you know why we haven't seen? Do you know why we haven't seen any time travelers recently?
Why? Why do you think?
Because
Because
2020's been blocked. No, 2020's been blocked from time travel. I'm calling it.
What do you mean
Prove
it's
me
been
wrong.
What do you mean it's been blocked from time travel?
Because they don't want to bring Corona back to whether they have the time machines. So it's just like, yeah, just don't go to the year 2000. Just don't go there at all. There was
This
Corona,
this
and
is
then there was World War Three.
this is just the equivalent of the hey Matt, this is my polar bear repellent fez, and you can tell it's working because there are no polar bears about. You can't
Yeah.
prove that there are no time travelers about.
I mean, it's a good little hypothesis.
It's a good little theory. I give you that. But what you think all our generation is going to be known for is the coronavirus?
Yeah. I mean, unless something else big happens.
I mean,
I doubt it will, to be honest.
it's a big thing, but I mean, it's not going to define our generation, surely. Certain things might, like stockpiling toilet roll, but
Well, what will then?
what will define our generation? I don't
Yeah,
know,
in your opinion.
because it maybe hasn't happened yet, as you said.
Well then, okay. Oh, he's dragging in another meme.
Or your Goose thing. Okay, so Matt's downloaded the little Goose app thing. That, like, it's a little goose that wants it. Well, actually, you tell them about it, Matt, because you've had it for about 5 minutes now.
Let me just show you what I dragged in. Oh, it's just my screen. I don't want my just my screen. No, I don't want that. Right, Mike, you've got to edit this out. Let me just open up a blank page. I can't. There we go. This will work. Can you see the meme?
What, of the goose?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want that as a background. So if I close this, the goose will like chase my my mouse. Whee! And look, it's got. I can't do anything. But yeah, sorry, I just dragged in another meme.
What if he closes the podcast?
I don't. He might be able to close tabs. I don't know.
Does he appear when you're on Zoom?
Yeah, he appears over everything.
Oh, so like he's dragging all this stuff like across the Zoom call.
Yeah, it literally just drags it on the screen and just. I've had a couple of memes now. I'm not disappointed. So, have you been up to anything since you've been home? Practicing any new skills?
Anything
fun?
In the last week, not a lot. I've been doing a lot of uni work. Been trying to cram some of that in because that's going to be towards the end
it done.
of June. Yeah. And it's been fun. I've been making. I tell you what, there is actually a story for you, Matt.
Yeah. I found where they store the memes.
It's
I
a
got
good
goose
meme.
memes. I
It's a
got
good
goose
meme.
memes. Honk.
Yes, as you can tell, I've put a hell of a lot of effort into my Zoom calls with these pictures that most of which I don't own. Can't wait for that to bite me in the backside at a later time.
Yeah, one of yours had a watermark.
It did.
Corner,
yeah. Sorry, you had Donald Trump and The Guardian clearly in your video. That one.
It's fine. It's inverted on my screen, so.
Yeah, so as you can tell, I've been putting a lot of effort into these. I surprised one of my lecturers on Star Wars Day, so last Monday, where I did Han Solo and Chewie, except I was Han Solo and not Chewie. And she messaged me the following evening, my lecturer, and said, by the way, can you send me that background? And I hope you don't mind, I put a screenshot of our conversation on her Facebook. On her Facebook, and she said one of her friends was like, "Oh, that's a really nice background. Can I use that?" And so she's now asking me to use that background, which I made because I had to take an image and I had to crop it because otherwise I would have had to sit like so far away in order to make it look real.
Oh no, you had to crop it. Oh,
I'm a Zoom dealer, Matt.
The Zoom dealer. You sell images that you've already stolen. You made any other cool images?
Well, I've done a few. Some of them I'm not prepared to share because I think copyright would be even stronger on them. For example, the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
I also did Jeremy Clarkson the other day as well. So I had a Top Gear studio. I did myself.
Do you want to hear a cool fact about Jeremy Clarkson, which I found?
I would love to hear a cool fact about Jeremy Clarkson.
You probably know it, but he invented the word yeet, and it's kind of special.
What's your source?
Instagram and Top Gear. He said yeet. He was one of the first people to say yeet in like 1940 or whatever it was. 1960 maybe. Not 1940. That was wrong. I know that was wrong.
I was completely unaware of this. What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know it?
No, I don't know.
In 1998, Jeremy Clarkson on a Top Gear episode used the word yeet when he poured citric acid onto a car. You don't believe me?
What?
I'll play it.
Please do.
If the goose would stop dragging memes in. Jesus. Yeet. There you go. So yeah, Jeremy Clarkson invented the word yeet back in 1998 when he poured acid on a car.
It's on their Drive Tribe website, so this is them posting it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, they I think they invented it or said it first. Oh, I don't know what I just added on. I don't want it. Change the background.
I want to listen to that now.
And even douse it in acid.
There you go. I guess that's how you make him hear it.
Well, I mean, it's just in case I can't put the video on there, so this will either be edited out or included.
You can kick it. You can even douse it in acid. Eat. Ooh.
See, that cool geezer invented the word yeet.
I don't know if it's just a blend of him saying eat and heat.
No, he's pouring acid. He's saying yeet.
Okay, can you please think, because clearly the term has evolved over the many years. Could you define yeet for us?
What the definition of yeet?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's throwing something now.
Yeah. Oh, right. Well, that's that. Yeah, because he was throwing water over
Acid.
How was your apple? Or peach, or whatever it is.
An apple a day. Keep the doctor away. So, Mark, you got a topic? Because
I mean, I have got a topic, man.
I'm all dressed up for the occasion.
This is like a shower thought that I saw online a couple of days ago, and it got me thinking, Matt. And I know it's going to get you thinking as well. It's to do with time, Matt.
Hi.
Time.
Oh, time. Yeah.
There is probably. Does it never occur to you that there's probably a time that you have never seen?
Oh, we've had this chat, I swear. I completely disagree.
We briefly had this chat, but I'm sure that you were either drunk or just really not thinking straight. Because
I still don't believe.
no, there's probably a time you've never seen, Matt.
I've got a clock right there, and it's got every time.
Yes, but you've never seen it every single time, Matt.
I've got 2 alarm clocks, so that's double the time.
There's a point in your mind when you have looked. There's a time you have never seen on that clock.
I will do a 24-hour special for charity, staring at a clock for 24 hours just to prove you wrong.
Well, then that still proves my point, though. Then at the moment, there is no way of knowing what times you have and haven't seen.
But I've just been staring at all time.
You haven't been staring at the clock at all time. 5 seconds ago, you went to say, I'm going to go and feed the cat.
And there's a clock next to a cat bowl, so I know when to feed her.
Was there a clock on the way to going to see the cat?
Yeah.
I feel like you're lying.
I am. On my phone.
I know. I just find it's just an interesting thought, Matt. There's probably times that you've never seen.
Yeah,
Time
I guess.
But
time is irrelevant. It's a made-up construct anyway.
yeah, but it still means that. Oh, never mind.
Just saying. I honestly don't know what you mean. I have a clock here. I can see the time. My TV constantly has a clock in the corner. I can see the time. My laptop has a little clock in this corner. You see the time. That's 3 times I can see. You're so angry.
You guys know what I mean, right?
I've been to a really expensive house. That was quite nice. There was like a tree in the middle. It's really, really weird.
What, in
I
the middle of
wouldn't
the
have-
the house?
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't personally have a tree in the middle of my house, but they did. It did look quite. It was in like a glass dome. It was quite nice. Tree looked a bit. But
Sure you weren't in the Eden project?
nah, I've been there. We've been there.
I know.
A lot of fun. Remember the zip wire.
I was
Uh,
the zip wire across the
but-
Eden project.
My mate told me one who a job he went to, which sounds insane. They used gold bars to hold doors open. Yeah, they had gold bar. My cat is going mental. They have gold bars to hold the door open, and they had like all James Bond characters on the wall signed. He has pictures and everything. And he went to like
Wow.
a millionaire's house or something just to do aircon. It's insane. I wish I went.
Yeah, because why? Because you could have had some gold bar door stops.
Oh, bro, you could have been set up for life if you took one gold bar. But he probably had cameras everywhere and stuff like that.
Probably.
Well, mine is just to go to an Australian water park because I think that'd be quite fun.
An Australian water park.
Yeah, nice and warm. In a water
How's that
park in
different?
Australia.
How's it different from a UK one?
Because it's nice and warm.
Your Goose is bringing a meme on the screen, Matt.
It's bringing in some honks.